HIPAA Privacy Act, Health Insurance, Portability and Accountable Act. HIPAA regulates use and disclosure of protected health information. But the Privacy Act needs improvement, especially concerning the disclosure of health research information. HIPAA provides valuable benefits to society. Healthcare providers must follow these provisions for Health Privacy Act. When obtaining data from patients, although the privacy rule imposes some requirements on the use of health information, the Privacy Act is lacking in certain areas. If I visit the doctor's office quite often, I would not want my family and friends able to call the office and obtain the medical records. HIPAA Privacy Act provides a person's personal health information from being disclosed without permission. Any disclosure of protected health information requires the ability to obtain written authorization from individuals for the disclosure. If this privacy rule did not exist, anyone could call and retrieve your protected health information. I am also concerned about the security of health research information disclosure. The HIPAA Privacy Act should remain in force but implement stricter privacy protection rules to protect the disclosure of your protected health information. According to the website www.cms.gov, disclosure of protected health information can destroy a person's life if obtained by the wrong person. Once someone obtains your protected health information or health research information, improper disclosure, they can use it against you, and some information can be incriminating and damaging. I have three main points I want to share. First, I would like to state the importance of the preservance of the existing Privacy Act. Secondly, I will discuss the goals of the privacy rule, and finally, the purpose of your health information being protected. HIPAA privacy rules regulates the use and disclosure of protected health information. Let's begin with the importance of the HIPAA privacy rule. HIPAA Privacy Act was passed on August 21st, 1996. Congress recognizes the importance of your health information being protected. Misuse of a person's protected health information can create discrimination. HIPAA Privacy Act instructs the Secretary of the United States Department of Human Services to issue several regulations concerning the electronic transmission of health information. The advances in electronic technology could endanger the privacy of health info. HIPAA mandated the development of nationwide security standards and safeguards for the use of electronic healthcare information and the creation of privacy standards for protected health information. HIPAA Privacy Act targets information uses and transactions necessary for the provisions of healthcare, but the last regulations apply for a great deal of health research. Protected health information is personal, identifiable health information transmitted by electronic data. Providers and health plans are required to give patients a clear written explanation of how they can use and disclose their protected health information. Former President Bill Clinton realized the need for national patient record privacy standards in 1996 when he enacted the HIPAA Privacy Act. Each time a patient is admitted to a hospital, sees a doctor, or goes to the pharmacist, confidential health information is recorded. For a long time, confidential records was maintained by family doctors who used sealed file cabinets Today, almost all protected health information can be maintained electronically. Although the HIPAA Privacy Act protects your protected information, through my research, I believe the Privacy Act needs stricter privacy protection. There are numerous occasions where a patient's protected health information has been misused. I am sharing only a couple instances. Congress holds violators accountable with civil and criminal penalties that can be opposed if they violate their patient privacy. According to the website www.nfpf.org/news, in the late May 2016, Mass General Hospital announced that 4,300 dental patients' records were stolen. Mass General Hospital claimed these records were not stored in their system, but instead stolen from the network of a third-party vendor, Patterson Dental Supply. Patterson Dental Supply assists the hospital in maintaining dental records for patients and several other practices. The stolen records from Patterson Dental Supply included names, date of births, social security numbers, dental provider information, and medical records. In another case, according to the website www.healthmattersatwork.org, improper disclosure of research patients' protected health information results in a $3.9 million HIPAA state settlement. Feinstein Institute for Medical Research agreed to pay the United States Department of Health and Human Services $3.9 million to settle the violations of the HIPAA Privacy Act. Investigations began after Feinstein filed a breach report indicating that on September 2, 2012, a laptop computer containing 13,000 patients and research participants was stolen from an employee's car. The electronic personal health information stored in the laptop included the names of research participants, dates of birth, addresses, social security numbers, diagnosis, laboratory results, medications, and medical information relating to potential participants. In a research study, let's continue to preserve and complying with the HIPAA Privacy Act. Finally, I appreciate this Privacy Act being implemented, and I support its existence with the hopes of making changes to improve the Privacy Act. Could you imagine life without the Privacy Act? Just imagine the thought of another person retrieving your personal health information and using it at their own disclosure. Isn't it frightening?